get me mad. That doesn't get me upset because to myself, I believe in myself 100%. I believe I am the dopest artist to ever come out of this continent. I'm not even joking. And I have gotten this endorsement and I've gotten this approval from some of the legends of this continent.
Yes. Okay, so actually, you've always had a lot of drama. If permit me to say this, you've always had a lot of drama regarding your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one way or the other, you always come out on top.
My
So
God.
let's talk about from Chocolate City to at some point it was Baby Mama drama. You understand? At some point, you were talking about your sound. At some point,
Yeah.
how do you wade through all this?
Let me start. Let me take one for example with the baby mama drama. I don't. In the beginning, you know, because I was young, I was just coming up in the game. I was just starting to be recognized. At the time, I didn't think I was ready. You know what I mean? So I was quite confused about, am I ready to have a child now? You know what I mean? That was the only drama I had. But apart from that, my mom's, my dad, my son's mom has been amazingly amazing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't tell you I have any dramas with her. It's like God bless her, she's so amazing to me. And with Chocolate City as well, I left because it was time for me to grow. It was time for me to expand. It was time for me to not be babysitted anymore. It was time for me to, you know, set up my own thing. So, and yes, take charge of my own career. You know what I'm saying, and not just be crying to Aldo Mekori or Paul or MI all the time. You know what I mean? I needed to be my own man, and I will proudly tell you that I'm one of the dramaless exits from a label in this country. You know, I left my label with no drama, and by God's grace, you will never hear any drama between me and Chocolate City, by God's grace. And in terms of, you know, my music, there's always gonna be critics, you know what I mean? Like, everybody will always have it. Even Beyonce has critics, Michael Jackson had critics, you know what I mean? And for me, I just don't let those things get to me. I allow myself to grow at my own pace. I allow myself to grow at my own speed. You know, I don't look at anybody else. I don't get pressured by what the fans say. I don't, you know what I mean? I move with God's time. Yeah. It is what it is. From the very beginning of my career, I've had to deal with criticism, you know what I mean? Even like during my Oleku days, I had to deal with a trend on Twitter called Iceberg Bars. That was literally whack lines. You know, somebody put a whack line and called it Iceberg Bars. But hey, like that doesn't, you know, that doesn't take me off. That doesn't get me mad. That doesn't get me upset because to myself, I believe in myself 100%. I believe I am the dopest artist to ever come out of this continent. I'm not even joking. And I have gotten this endorsement and I've gotten this approval from some of the legends of this continent. You know what I mean? From Yvonne Chaka Chaka to a lot of names that I can mention. You know what I mean? Actually give me my accolades and give me my respect. So if I'm getting those kind of love and those kind of accolades from those kind of people, to be honest, the rest, I don't really care. You know what I mean? If a legend that I grew up looking up to can call me a legend, I'm very, very more than happy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I never let it get to me. I'm just always on it. And let me use this to brag, you know what I mean, to all these rappers and hip hop, Ice Prince Boss people. Ice is still the only rapper with the best BET award Africa. And on the whole continent, the only person who comes close is Sarkodie. And when Sarkodie won it, shout out to my man Sark, when he won it, it was a tie with Wiz. I'm the first to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta put some respect on my name. All right? But I mean, big up to all the rappers, big up to all the ones that have been nominated, the ones that have gone there, the ones that have been nominated for other stuff, amazing stuff, big stuff, done stuff for the continent. I'm not saying I'm the only one here. There's a lot of amazing hip-hop rappers, musicians that I respect. But, you know, hey, put some respect in the name Iceman.
Definitely, man. Put some respect on his name. So talking about lyrics, I'm glad you mentioned Iceman's part.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, this is me personally now, that sometimes you can be as dope as you want to, but I feel like sometimes you dumb down your lyrics. I'm taking it from the Jay-Z line. What's that song? He had to
I dumb down my audience and double my dollar.
Yeah. You know the line.
They criticize me, Hove, yeah, they all yeah holler. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Do you do that?
I don't think it's dumbing down. I don't call it dumbing down. I just think it's communicating in a clearer, you know, message, in a clearer tone or with a clearer perspective. Hey, I can write about love and talk about how my girl takes me to Mars and she's hotter than lunar or Jupiter or moon and this and that and this and that. But hey, if I wanna, I can also say it in such a way that her grandmom will wanna sing along to. You know what I'm saying? I will want to say sometimes in such a way that her 2-year-old cousin will be able to sing along to or rap along to. So it takes a bigger skill, it takes a greater skill to actually make your lyrics in such a way that everybody can relate to. It's easier to rap. It's easier to spit punchlines. If you know how to rap and you know about metaphors and you're educated, bro, you'll be able to connect whatever. You'll be able to connect plaques with planks and dance and shanks and blanks and gang, 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 gang. That shit is easy. It's harder to make records that people can actually sing along to. Fact. That's real fact. And even the pop artists, if you ask them, they'll tell you that that's the truth. To make a record that everybody can sing along to, it's not beans. And there's very few rappers on this continent that have been able to make records like that. I am one of those people. You know what I'm saying? I'll mention a few other names. Shout out to Nato C. Shout out to YC. Shout out to Casper. Shout out to Sakode that are able to make records for the whole continent, not just for their region or for their friends or for their hip hop community. I'm talking about rappers that are making records that grandmoms can sing. Those are the kind of people that I respect. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And I think I'm one of those people that I like to make records that. So it's not about dumbing down. A person, if I'm making records for an 80-year-old, I'm not saying the 80-year-old is dumb. No. Matter of fact, I'm dumbing up.
You just want to make it easy.
I want to make it easy for everybody to be able to relate to. So sometimes you want to say a word that you know is hard to pronounce or you know is a dictionary word, but there are other words that you can use to make it easier for people to understand. So sometimes we go for those. If I say, I like your waist in particular, hey, it's not like I can't say, yo, baby girl, I got so much paper. I got like paper, I like motor particulars. I can make punchlines with the words particular on and on and on and on. But sometimes you just have to make it easier for people to relate to. And that's what I represent. That's what Ice Prince music is about. From day one, from hooks like Oleku, from Superstar to Aboki, I've always made records that I want people to sing along to.
That's what's been your own driving force when it comes to it.
Not apart from driving force, that's what I know how to do. That's as a musician, that's my thing. That's what I know how to do best. I leave the punchlines to other rappers that do punchlines. But hey, put me in the booth with the best of them. I'll kill them, bro. Bro, I was brought up by M.I. Abaga. I don't know if you understand. You know, hey, this is my advice to even if you're watching this and you're a rapper and you're coming up, bro, it's okay to rap. Spit those bars, but you have to make records for people to sing along to. No, your girlfriend would shame you. We call you your boyfriend because even she don't feel rap your raps.
Let's talk international collaborations now.
Yeah.
You've worked with Joel Ortiz, and I know you've worked with a number of other people.
Yeah.
But I saw a photo of you with Jay-Z, and in my mind I was like, oh, well, Jay-Z, man.
That was a
I was
moment.
trying to hear, or maybe there was a deal on the table.
That
But
was a
at some
moment.
point, I think his cousin, what's his name, came to Nigeria. and
B-High.
B-High, and so what happened with the whole?
Meeting Jay-Z was a moment in my life that I'll never forget. You know what I mean? It was amazing. It was so dope. But when you saw that picture that trended, that was like the fourth time I was meeting Jay-Z. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was the fourth time. Yeah, I was meeting Jay-Z. First time was here in Nigeria at the D-State concert. That year, they brought Jay and Rihanna and Usher to perform. You know, I got the chance to be backstage. I was in the same hotel, so I ran into Jay. I saw Jay. I also performed with Jay-Z at Hackney Festival in London. This was after I'd blown up in Oleku and whatnot. I also saw him at the first BET award I went for, where I said Sakode and Wizkid won. And so this was the fourth time I met him. And it was really electrifying. It was a moment I'll never ever forget. And straight up right there, he gave me a deal. He gave me a deal with Duce, which till today is the biggest deal I ever signed in my life. You know what I mean? And it's something that, again, I should maybe make clear to my fans. A lot of people thought I went to Rock Nation or went to Jay-Z for a Rock Nation deal. No, it wasn't for a Rock Nation deal. It was for a Duce deal. You know what I mean? And he made that deal come through. I worked with them for a couple years, even though, like, they literally gave me a deal when they were not even set up in Nigeria. And I'm telling you that this is the biggest check I have cut. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't.
Okay.
But I mean, just know, I've done a lot of deals, and I'm telling you that Duce was my biggest ever. And this is straight up of Jay's, you know, really telling me that, bro, I got you. Right there when I met him, was the same day I met Charlemagne the God, and he told me, yo, he told Charlemagne, yo, you should put my boy on Breakfast Club, and immediately it happened. Charlemagne scheduled me immediately. I was the first African artist to do it.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. So it wasn't because of a record.
No, it wasn't because of a music. No. See, ever since I left Chocolate City, I've always wanted to be independent.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And to be honest with you, even if I've been approached by a lot of labels, but I'd rather partner with them. I want to partner with labels, even America or wherever they come from, than sign to, because a lot of these labels have a lot of artists on their roster. I don't know if you know.
Yes.
I'm not gonna sign to a label and be waiting for 5 years for my single to come out on that label. No, I don't pass on scenes. And I'm not passing, but Jay-Z supposed to do. You understand? If we supposed to do, yeah, I just want to be small fish.
Yes.
You know, but what that whole meeting was about was to bring Duce to Nigeria. That was what that meeting was about. And we did, you know what I mean? We successfully launched, we successfully signed a deal, we successfully ran our campaigns, and that was what it was about. And with Beehive, for example, Beehive is my OG. Beehive does not come to Nigeria without letting Ice know, oh, I'm coming through. And I don't go to America without Beehive being aware. Like, that's somebody that I would say got my back like my daddy, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Brian Biggs, man. He's really, he's an amazing person, yeah. And he's done so much for Afrobeat, even behind the scenes, that people don't know about. He does a lot of stuff for our community that people don't, just to open doors, you know, to plug artists. He's not a social media person. You won't find him on Twitter. You might not never find him on Instagram. I don't even want to say his Instagram out there right now because he's on private. He doesn't like people on his Instagram, you know. But he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. You know what I mean? At least he was happy to tell you that for a fact, you know. And yeah, shout outs to Beehive, man. Like, those are people that. These are the kind of people that everybody should know. Yeah, I'm looking at October, November. This 2019. It shouldn't be way past that. The movie is called Me Versus Me. Me Versus Me is the intro track to my last album, Trust to the World. And yeah.
So basically, is it like a biopic?
It is a biopic. It is a story of Ice Prince. Yeah, but it's a very inspiring story. It's the same things that you never thought Ice Prince went through or did that you get to see in the movie. Like, you didn't know I used to make palm slippers. Yeah, I used to make palm sandals back in the day.
I don't want to say here first.
Yeah, you're actually hearing it here first. Before you see how I actually did it in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see, I don't want to ask you to still do that, but is it something like, if you want to, that's going to be a big.
Yeah. And now that you said it, actually, that sounds like a business.
You are saying it on camera now, so we are shaking.
No, that actually sounds like a business. I've just never thought about it, but now that you said it, it just entered my head.
See, you owe me a strong in my chest.
I know.
That's just all I really just strong in my chest.
I got you. You know, say this guy thinks that you supposed to come on answer because me, I don't go feed day on ground, gone. You like this now, if you get the boys for Jaws, nobody do they send and come, distribute, get this guy, I see you as your slippers nice now. We do things like that. Yeah,
I just put the Ice Prince name and logo attached.
Yeah.
So I was seeing something about a book as well.
Yes, I have a book out. That one is out.
It's out already.
Yes, it's called The Nigerian Dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ice Prince story.
Yeah, it's another Ice Prince story, but now in a book form, obviously. You know what I mean? And it's beyond the Ice Prince story. This is broader than the movie, actually. It's broader than the movie. It's only 2 hours, you know what I mean? But you can take 2 months reading this book. I'm not saying it's such a big book, but it's more detailed than, obviously, a movie. But yeah, it's called The Nigerian Dream. It's available on okadabooks.com. It's also available on Amazon.com. Yes.
So guys, who gets the book?
Yeah, The Nigerian Dream is amazing. It's really amazing.
I hear you talk about it now, not the
genius. Yeah, me, I'm a book person. I'm a book person, and I know amazing books. And I don't go this book way just no. The book nice.
So for those of you who want to know more about the Ice Prince story, please make sure you go out and get this. Okay, so that song is feeling good.
Feel good.
I feel good.
Feel good. I feel good, you know. I feel nice.
Everybody dropped major verse.
Yeah.
After that, what's the next thing? Are you getting an album?
Okay, first of all, like, I want to apologize to my fans, to all my fans who have been bombarding me with Ice, with the music. I've been getting that a lot from, you know, my fans or people who care about my music. I apologize for staying far away from you for this long. I apologize for not doing as much as you expected. Okay. Let me put it that way. I apologize for not doing as much as you expected. It's 2019, and I'm promising now that moving forward, I'm gonna disturb my fans with a lot of music.
Okay, you started
The
with Feel Good
first I just dropped Feel Good. We have other records coming out. We have more records coming out. I intend to drop an album as well this year. By God's grace, I intend to put out an album this year. But there's gonna be a lot of music, more music. I want my fans to expect a record with Mr. Easy, probably after this Feel Good. You know what I mean? It has an amazing video. I really want that to drop next. You know what I mean? But apart from that, there's more music. Like I said, I'm in the studio 247. I'm a studio rat, and I have a couple of collaborations in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Like in South Africa, there's a record with MT that I want my fans to look out for. That's a collaboration from South Africa. There's another collaboration with an artist called Calligraph.
Calligraph Jones.
From Calligraph Jones. An Ice Prince Calligraph Jones record is coming, and this is gonna be mad. I promise you that. Also, I have an EP with a DJ from Slovakia called DJ Peter Pan. That is in the works and is about to be released. Peter Pan is on his way to Nigeria for us to make these videos happen. So, I mean, there's a lot of projects this year for me and my fans. Just stay close to me, please. I promise I'm not going to leave you. If you want to stay close to me, the best way is on Instagram. I reply my DMs sometimes. But, I Spray Zamani on all social media platforms, and you know what's
now that you're asking me to go through your DMs, man, what's the weirdest DM you've ever gotten?
I want you. Yeah.
Photos or videos attached?
No, but sometimes they send photos. Sometimes it's just a message. Like, the reason why I'm saying this because I was reading this morning. I was just laughing about this, like literally this morning. Somebody sent me that kind of message, and I feel like it's funny. Like it's funny to me. You feel me? I feel like these girls have a lot of balls.
To even go ahead and
you know what I'm saying? Because you're sending that kind of message to a person. You're not scared if the person is going to munch you or show other people or put you out there.
They don't care, man.
They don't care. Like, it's crazy, but those kind of messages, yeah. The other messages, request, artists want you to hear their songs. That's normal, you know what I'm saying? And I found some dope talents from just people sending me DMs to check out their music and stuff like that. But the ridiculous ones are just girls asking for sex. On what?
Or the ridiculous ones, like the ones
For sex? Yeah. Never, bro. Impossible. It's impossible. Even me, it's never. Even me, I would feel like say I dey talk to winch, or I dey feel like say my mind first thing is what if you gonna bring winch come house, or you gonna go touch winch. I won't even lie to you. Whenever I see those messages, babes, if you are rewatching this interview, please don't even bother sending ice. If you're that kind of girl that sends this, please, ice is not. Remove ice from your list of people you send this kind of messages to. Because the first thing that comes to my head when I see those now, this one now winch. I don't, I'm so scared. I don't even want to open the profile because I feel like looking at the picture can jazz me. That's how bad it is. Me, no, God forbid. I don't want very juju. No, God forbid. I dey fear those kind of things. If I don't know you, let me tell you how. I don't be normal artist. So if I don't know you down to a certain extent, I don't see how you go feel really, enter me, like reach my space like that. At least I got to know someone. I got to know your friend. I got to know your sister or your brother or your mom, or your popsy, or where you they live, or where you come from. Or don't be just say internet, then boom. No, God forbid, but expensive, bro.
Okay, so talking about the guys that send you music, why haven't we sent? I know you have super cool cards.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this hat.
Yeah. I got you.
So why haven't you put your name and your brand behind somebody? Why haven't you signed it?
Because I don't think I'm ready yet. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm ready to put my name out there. So they talk, say, for you to carry person, you yourself, you got to strong. If you just carry person where you yourself no strong. If you just waste person life or put person under unnecessary hope. You know what I'm saying? And apart from that, again, I'm going to blow my trumpet and big up my chest. I do help a lot of artists without saying it. And I will never say it. And they will never say it. I don't want them to ever. If they say it, I will deny it. Say, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type to do that. I don't go shoot or contribute money to person's video. Then, I'm going to tell people, saying, no. The only people who fit possibly even know are people who really, really they next to me, where they around me, gone. Yes, but in my own little way, I try to help. I won't say I don't help any artists. I help a lot of artists. You know what I mean? But I won't put my name out there. Now, for Super Cool Cat, for Super Cool Cat to sign an artist and put Super Cool Cat name behind it, Super Cool Cat has to be solid. And I'm not saying we're still building the foundation, We still have to put the windows now. We soon put doors. Then everything will
So once
balance.
everything complete, you
We feel it.
invite,
Invite people, make it stay.
invite, okay,
Exactly.
okay. Shout out to you, man. Nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Let's talk police brutality now. Let's talk SARS.
Yeah.
Let's talk, what's the other one? The anti-cultists.
Yeah.
They killed somebody recently. Legit.
Yeah.
And
May his soul rest in peace.
yes, Colady Johnson, may his soul
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah. Hats off for that young man, man. Like, for real.
Definitely. So when you hear stories like this, you hear SARS did this, police beat somebody, they say you wear dreadlocks, they say now with tattoo now they don't carry for you. How do you feel?
Man, I feel like
As a Nigerian, as an artist.
it's sad.
Okay.
It's very, very sad. Because just yesterday I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who's from outside of Nigeria. She's female, she's coming to Nigeria soon, and she was telling me about how, what's going on? I heard Nigeria is not safe, eh? I heard about how, I'm scared though, I'm scared. You have to come and pick me up yourself. Oh. I said, driver, they can't carry you. Immigration officer did there, my agent there, but they want to go get you. And he said, no, I'm scared. I'm scared also, you see. I'm just giving you this example. I can't even imagine how many other people think the same way about my country. It's so sad, you know what I mean? It's so sad. You would form cool to these people outside Nigeria, then they're going to look your country like, see your country not smell no place. It's not supposed to be like that. It is this thing they rub on all of us. You know what I mean? And this is 2019. It's so sad it's so sad to find out that Nigeria is still talking about these primitive things. These things to me are so primitive. Like they're so that's smellogies with this. Now, like Nigeria is too fresh for things like this. You know what I mean? If we want to have SARS, if the government say special anti-robbery squad is a necessary department for police, then they control themselves now. They know they control themselves. Maybe police will put that department, simply come out town. Put other departments will go represent that thing. And maybe they change their whole visage, their whole hue, their P. Nice. I was getting to see police like your best friend, but boys will see police for street, they throw face, go the other side. No make sense. Now they run, they feel one kind of way, when you see police, then you go one wind up. You know what's I try to talk? It don't make sense. Like, no make sense. So please, man, I urge my people, man, like let's live as one. Let's live as one. Nigeria is too fresh. Nigeria is too respected and loved outside for this kind of smello gist. Now smello gist, now they call them. Now smello, like primitive, for the year at all. Now dirty gist be this, and to be here saying from people is supposed to protect us, they even come from. This one will be random cult group for one school where they misbehave. This one will be some stupid gang, one area that is misbehave. This is not the police department. Like, it don't make sense. So please, I beg, we beg on behalf of everybody. Me, myself, personally, I don't feel tell you, see, I don't face experience those kind of harassment, but I don't hear too many G's. Boys they around me, they give me G's, and it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. May everybody fix up. Policeman are fix up. I beg. As MI tell the rappers when they fix up. Yeah, police fix up.
Okay, when I release that record, I don't say if you don't hear before you drop out.
Yes.
As a rapper.
Yeah.
When you tempted to respond, even though MI that you.
No, not at all. Not at all.
MI
No, not at all. Even if any other rapper did that, I would never have responded.
So that means if somebody comes for you, like drop like some mad bars, come put your name inside the bar.
They have come for me many times.
Yeah, okay. Well, have you responded?
No.
Why?
No, because
you're a rapper, man.
Yeah, I know, but see, if it comes from somebody I know, maybe I would respond.
Okay.
You get what I respond to songs sometimes. I don't get it twisted. MI did a song called Brother.
Yeah.
That he was talking about. He spoke about myself, spoke about Jesse, spoke about MI. I responded with a song called Reply Brother. Yeah. You know what I mean? It wasn't a diss song. It was just yanning his mind. And me said, I yam my mind around. Excuse me. But then, a rapper abusing me on records or a rapper insulting me on records, I don't feel take him serious. So I don't fit reply him. I don't fit reply him. I don't fit reply him.
Rather solve the problem if there was an issue.
If there's an issue, if we have an issue, we have elders, we have friends, we have mutual friends, we have people that will sit down and will call. I'll call and say, Bisola, they do like this for me. I don't like them. What did they happen? They call each other. If you know who respond, street way they boys dey for street, you go quiet. You get, for me to enter studio, I carry producer, I carry beats, enter studio, carry my phone or carry paper and barrels, call the right about, say how I abuse person. Impossible. That, I don't think that I don't think that will ever happen. In fact, all those solving problem levels, me, I dey always my antenna bad, and then you stay far away. So anything wey seem like problem for my life, nah out. Anything wey no dey add money for my pocket, bro, I know they do. Ask my manager, I will tell you. Anything wey no dey add money to eyes, I know they involve. I know even one year. Man, pick my girlfriend video call now. Make you see my girlfriend. Only you go see her.
Can you?
Baby, look, I'm doing an interview with Bisola.
How you doing? Hi. Oh,
I'm literally doing a live interview right now. Let me show you the cameras. Hold on. See that? See the cameras? You see the cameras?
Man, we just saw.
But anyway, you just saw. We probably we.
It's in the country. She's not in the country.
No.
She doesn't sound like she's in the country.
No.
So wedding bells.
Wedding bells, maybe one day.
So now,
someday.
Now, please, the name of our company, we are Legit.ng. We must be allowed to come cover this.
I got you. Especially if I got you.
Yes.
Of course.
Guys, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, man. Everything you said is stuck with me. It's been like a major request for me to get the chance to talk to you.
Thank you.
Going back to this hat. I'm going to take one when I'm going with
I got you. Hold on. In fact, I didn't even sweat. Okay. Now, that me I collect this one from, but I'll give it to you. This all super coolest. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You look good, you know.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end.
Interview over. See, now you look like Iblis. I swear, look, your side view looks like Iblis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to Legit TV. My name is Abisola the Great. On all social media platforms, make sure you follow Legit on all social media platforms as well, and follow Ice Prince. One more time, tell them.
Ice Prince Zamani on all social media platforms.
Ice Prince Zamani.
Word up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And
feel good, you know.
You know.